These two teams have been standard bearers, championship programs, and when they look at their schedules, there are a lot of big games, but they know to get where they want to be, they're going to have to go right through each other, and the Dogs and the Tide always have a national championship or bust mentality. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get the way. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Horton. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Turning it on! Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his man, it's Bell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Delp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Not finding any running room. And I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. Using the quick game. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the gun, running back on the move. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Bernard. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They try to pop a run on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle with Young. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Bell. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to keep it in the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the right side. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, Just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia sent out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. Love seeing these. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. That's caught. It's Branch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Safe completion on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. The screen, he can go! They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Georgia lining up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cuevas. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Simpson. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for his score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They booted away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. To throw, it's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Frazier. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Belt. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, They look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Under fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way and the pressure has arrived and down he goes at the 30.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds a man on the left. There he goes! You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown tie! Great job by the back on the option. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing. They're trailing by 17 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to advance on the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Miller.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The give is to Miller. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Snap it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Strong, firm tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Delp. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They're going back to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this?
Oh, he's got some space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Fires to the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Going to the run, it's Miller. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll keep it on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense. Down 1 score. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go back to the ground.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. The sure hands, it's Branch. There he goes. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the time. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Not much of a chance there, he just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Huge play here late in this This crowd is coming to help the defense. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David,